He acts beautifully with his eyes, he's very still, and it's only really, actually, as time's gone on, that the indelible mark that he made has somehow, through imitation, become sort of a cliche, but the original Karloff performances are beautiful.
Forrest Ackerman, founder and editor of famous Monsters of Filmland magazine, recalls the impact Karloff made.
Sometime, I believe Mr. Karloff had to report to the studio around 5 o'clock in the morning, and they kept a veil over his head, didn't want people to lose their appetites at noontime. And one time I believe he drove home in his automobile wearing the makeup, and I think he frightened a cop to death.
Pioneer makeup man Jack Pierce went to great lengths to frighten us. In his own words, quote, "I figured that Frankenstein was a scientist, but no practical surgeon. He would cut the top of the skull straight across like a pot lid, hinge it, pop the brain in, and then clamp it on tight. That is the reason I decided to make the monster's head square and flat like a shoebox."
He said, "I defy any doctor to say that if actually a person built a human being out of bodies from the graves, the gallows, anywhere, that this is the way it would look."
Between 1931 and 1990, there were over 40 Frankenstein films released. Among them were such cult classics as Frankenstein's Bloody Terror, Frankenstein's Kung Fu Monster, Frankenstein's Great Aunt Tilly, Frankenstein Conquers the World, and The Revenge of Frankenstein.
You will witness scenes never before seen on a motion picture screen. You will see Frankenstein take the eyes of one man, the brain of another. You will see lifeless hands begin to move. You will see a man turn into the world's most terrifying monster.
These B-movies today seem campy and funny, but one Frankenstein film got laughs by design. Mel Brooks's Young Frankenstein poked fun at Hollywood's embellishments of the original novel.
Life, do you hear me? Give my creation life!
The original makeup, because it was shot in black and white, is really, even though it looks quite gray and pale, is actually a light green. So I was this big green guy.